Welcome, everyone. We wanted to get everybody together that is going to Thailand. I mean, who's excited out there? This is informal. This is kind of all of us going together, getting together, talking about what's going to happen, some of the things that you need to do. So, if you're excited, unmute your mouth, your mic, and say, "Hey, I am," or "You who," or throw something in the chat saying whatever.
I'm excited.
All
Very
right.
excited.
I'm ecstatic.
Let's go.
Ecstatic. Not just excited, ecstatic.
Let's do it.
I'm definitely
Ready.
Excellent. I've got some more folks pouring in. Now the beautiful thing is we're at the pre-launch of Viago, going into the launch. This is our first escape that we are taking in Viago. And actually pretty much everybody's first, unless they went on something in August, right? For Viago, we are going to document this. We want to make our own team teaser video for our event, documenting the things that have happened. A lot of the excursions, we are going to be pretty much going together as a group to James Bond Island. The dinner cruise is we're going to all be together on that. However, we need multiple vantage points. See, me on this side of the boat, I'm getting an experience from the people that are right here around me at my table. We need all of you. Let's get some shots, get some selfies with people, and not just selfies, some shots. If you see somebody and it looks really good, they have a beautiful background behind them, and they might be toasting or taking a sip or dancing, having fun. Snap that picture. Snap that candid picture. And I'm going to share my screen. And this, I want to make everyone aware of this WhatsApp screen 3. There are 2 WhatsApp groups. You're going to see it says Viago Trips Thailand. That is our group's communication network. This is how we're going. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. My goodness. There we go. This is how we're going to communicate with each other. Put those candid pictures that you're taking in this WhatsApp group. If you are on this call and you're not in this WhatsApp group, please reach out to myself, Kim Warren, Crypto Steve, the Hollands. We will put you in. We're not putting the link to this WhatsApp group in our Telegram travel, because there are a number of people that are in our original Telegram travel group that they're not even going. So now we're kind of tailor making things for those of us who are going to Thailand. So it's important that you know that there are 2 WhatsApp groups that we need you to join. And I'm going to show you this other one. This other one says Secret Dream Team. Now, this one here is, okay, someone added someone, okay. This one here, the resort, they're the ones who initiated this. The different teams that are coming to, because there are two of us, 2 teams that are going to Thailand at the same time. So we're going to be there with another team. This is how the resort can handle our issues. Let's say, unfortunately, on one of the excursions, something happens. You miss the transport back from, let's say, looking at the elephants. And, you're supposed to be back we leave at 10 o'clock or 4 o'clock, coming back to the resort, and somehow you miss it, which I hope it's not our team. You need to be able to contact the resort. This is how you contact the resort. So it's very, very important that you are in this chat. This particular WhatsApp chat is not for our team videos and our team pictures. That's what the Viago Trips Thailand is for. Once the trip is done, the resort is going to delete this WhatsApp group. So if we have our precious pictures and our videos in here, they're going to be lost to us and we can't make our master movie, our master video, our teaser video, right? So please, there are two WhatsApp groups. One is Viago Trips Thailand. The other is Secret Dream Team. That is the resort, making sure they could communicate with us. And I think that's a phenomenal idea for the resort to do something like that. And they're asking, please make sure all of your members are in here that are coming so they can, have full conversation and have access to the staff. So that's really, really great. Any questions before Kim is getting busy adding people right now to this chat. Steve, go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to what you said. Also for y'all that's coming in, you received the email once you paid asking that you give them the date you come in, the time you come in, I think the flight that you coming in. So they will, because remember, they're gonna pick you up from the airport. So make sure y'all go back, look at the email from it's reservation hub. I forgot, but we'll get it to you anyway. When you paid, it's the actual email when you paid. They sent you another email saying give them your information, your flight information, the date that you're gonna arrive, so they can pick you up. So make sure you guys do that. Another thing, if you are, as Sheila said, if you somewhere you need to be, you get mixed up with the group because there's two groups, but we are the biggest group. And if we somehow missed you or you miss us, however, anybody miss each other, you're able to connect through this group. But I think you most definitely to get picked up from the airport to be brought to the resort, you guys most definitely want to answer that email that you got. That's it, Sheila. Just want to say that. Thank you. You're doing an awesome job.
And I put it, there we go. This is what, and you're going to get this where it says, thank you for paying or congratulations, they received your payment. Then they're going to say, attached is the hotel voucher, except my voucher was actually attached when I made the deposit. And, with your voucher number and everything. And they tell you, please bring that voucher when you go to Thailand. So that's one thing you're going to need to print and bring with you is the voucher, the accommodation voucher that they emailed to you. So please, we are 2 weeks away. Start going back through your emails. Don't wait till the night before and then try to contact or night before you're flying, because some people are flying out on the 5th, some the 6th. I'm flying out on the 5th myself, trying to say, hey, I don't see my email. Look now, everybody. Let's be proactive versus reactive. Send them your flight number and send them the dates. And believe it or not, they absolutely check on that flight number, flight status to make sure it in fact is coming on that day, because they sent me a confirmation, boom, boom, and they actually added a few numbers. I could tell they checked with the airline because they want to be there to pick us up. They really, really do. So that's important.
Hey, Ms. Sheila, let me just add this while you're at that point. They will send a verification email, just as you said, saying that we've confirmed receipt of your flight details. And so they will check that. They also have a little barcode that you can scan, and it says to see what's on at your resort. So, and I dropped in the chat the email that it comes from. Somebody I think was asking about that.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, go ahead.
Well, but back to the group, the actual WhatsApp group. I see Serena have put in there she's not in. So whoever has her contact info, you need to add her.
I will add her.
Oh, okay, yeah, add her to both groups, actually.
Yes, to both of the groups. Thank you, Serena, for utilizing the chat here, which is good. And then we have Keisha. She has two questions. Keisha, are you in a position to unmute your mic so that you can ask your questions personally? This is informal. We would love to hear your questions in your voice.
Yes, the first question is how many people are in our group? You said we have a very large group, so I was wondering how many are in our group. The second question is they sent an email saying that they could stock some things, food and drink items in your refrigerator at an additional cost. Do you recommend that we do that? Those are my two questions.
So the first question is, I want to say we have about 48, maybe 50 people. It's either 48 or 50 people in our group. I think there's going to be like 82 people coming.
So the other group is almost our size.
They got 30. They have about 30
Okay.
people.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And great questions though. Now, as far as stock in the refrigerator, that's probably going to be a personal choice, because I'm this kind of way. When I go to a hotel and they have that refrigerator in it and it's already got some stuff in there, or they have this tray now on top of the dresser, and if you remove any, get some peanuts, that's $15, right? I never touch that stuff.
But actually, what that was about, I'm sorry, Sheila.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
What that was about is for people that are arriving later in the evening. So they are asking if you would like to have like that snack, whatever the sandwiches are, some chips and a couple soft drinks, if you would like to have it there, because you might get in late. And you might not be able to go to a restaurant or maybe or whatever the situation. So that's something that you can personally request, and they'll have it for you. It's just an option. So
yeah,
you may be just an option. So it's up to you if you want to have that snack there for you in case you're hungry. If you come in earlier in the day, you probably don't need it. Some of us are coming in a little later, so yeah.
I think most people are coming in around 8 p.m. Yeah, some of us are getting there a little early. I think I'm getting there like 12, me and my wife. I think Manny that's on here, we getting there a little early.
If you get in early, you probably don't.
Oh, I'm early. Yeah, I'm 12 p.m. 12 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's when I get there at 12.
Yeah.
If you're coming in later, then you might want to consider getting.
That's a good, see, I said we got the expert here. Grace says she thinks stocking is only $20 a person. Was that in the email, Grace?
It told you the amount of that little snack package.
Okay.
Yeah, it says $6.99 THB, which translates to $20.18 USD.
How much was it? How much was it again in THB?
$6.99.
Oh
in
no,
THB?
that ain't $20 in US.
That's not.
No. $6.99 in THB is $20 in US.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. And that, by the way, that's called, the money over there is called baht. Thai
Yeah,
baht.
BAHT, right?
Baht.
Okay.
Wow, they money strong then.
Well, I think 699 of them is only $20 a bar.
$20. That's
Yeah,
correct.
Oh,
699.
600. I thought y'all
Yeah.
said 699.
Yeah,
like
600.
699.
699 baht.
And then this is an international travel question I'm putting out there because I have this question. Do you all find it better to convert some of our money into their money from our own international airport? Or do you suggest we wait till we get to that country and then do a little converting? What's the best in all of your opinion?
I've been there several before, but what we did when I was, of course, a long time ago, we wait till we got there to do the conversion.
Okay.
because you probably find places a little bit cheaper than you can get it down here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of ones,
Mm.
$1
Why?
bills.
To convert?
Nah. So when I'm
Tips.
giving tips or buying something, I'm
Oh,
giving them $1 bills. So I know how much I'm giving out in $1 bill. I'm
That's
gonna convert
that's
some, but I'm talking about tips. If I don't have it in their money, I give them $1. I give them $3. I know exactly what I'm giving them.
okay. $1 is 34 bucks.
Yeah, see. I give them $1, they getting 34 bucks. They might think I walk on water and glow in the dark. I give them $5. They was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, but I'm gonna give up
you know,
dollars because I know
that's a
what I'm
good
doing.
idea, Steve. I'm going to
Yeah.
make sure I have some dollars with me as well. I never see, this is why we're having this meeting, everybody. We're getting
Mhm.
tips and tidbits. I never would have thought of that. And we
Yeah.
get caught up giving out currency from that country. We don't really know
Yeah.
what we're giving away. I know I
Your,
don't.
your money goes a long ways over there.
It
I'll
goes
tell
a
you.
long ways.
I
Yes.
remember when I was there before, they used to do anything just for a pack of cigarettes or an apple, or you'd be surprised. And the kids and people around you, they're gonna be hounding. If you go certain places, the kids gonna be always asking you for something.
See, so that's why I say if I got $50, $100 of ones, I give them $1. I know what I'm giving them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those of
So
you that went to
that's for
Cape
me.
Town with us and you went on that tour, you seen
Yeah.
how that tour was when we went into that house with those kids.
Yeah.
Well, it's
When
gonna be a lot of that.
went where? What travel was that?
When we was in Cape Town, you didn't go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
just being in other countries that, you know, where you want to give tips and just me being in other countries, I started just getting ones and making sure that if I give a tip, at least I know when I'm giving them in my dollars. And so the money that I convert, I use for what I need. The money that
Right.
I'm gonna give tips, I got $1 that somebody kids walking around. I feel like I need to give them some. I'm not stuck with a $20 bill or $50 bill or $10 bill.
Yeah.
So anyway,
And you're
however
also
y'all
not
want to do.
flashing how bigger bills for them to see and
That's
follow you around, like you said.
that's
Mhm.
great.
Now, I usually do that everywhere I go. I always get, before I travel anywhere, I always get a lot of singles and fives from
Yeah.
the United States. I always have a bunch of singles and fives.
Yeah.
But I know in a lot of other countries, because most of the time, most of the places we go, our money is worth more.
Yeah.
And they appreciate getting our money. In fact, I just read in one of the groups I'm in how a lady got cussed out because she gave them a tip in their own currency. She wanted the US currency. She said the lady actually cussed her out. But
Wow.
because our money is worth a lot more, so I
Right.
do just like Steve said, I'll usually always have a bunch of singles, but also have fives. I may tip the bellman or, bringing my bags up or something like with the five, but they appreciate that most of the time. I don't often exchange currency, maybe a little bit. I may bring some home as a souvenir or something. But
Okay.
if I'm going to buy something in another country, more
Credit.
than $20 or so, I use my card to get the best exchange rate because they have to give you the legal rate when you use your card.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
And
tip
And
right
and
there.
also when you're coming back through customs, they're gonna be asking you what did you buy or what do you have. So that might be a good way to do it.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. Another tip on the money. Someone told me, well, they went last year, but they were just saying that a dollar was pretty much like the exchange was $1 to 36. So our dollar would be worth $36 over there. And they said that some of you that might want to get any custom clothing or suits done, they do that in 2 to 3 days and, very cheap. So if there's something you want, he said, take the picture, show it to them, and they'll make it for you over there. So just
In 2 days,
FYI.
But
they have it
also,
done.
here's the thing about the card I was about to say is that you get the fair exchange rate with the banks. because different locations can charge different exchange rates.
That's
They can
correct.
add
You
on
know
top.
that,
That's
right?
correct.
When you go to places. So if you use your card, they have to give you
Yeah.
whatever that legal exchange rate.
I would suggest that, Miss Kim. It's always best to have a travel card that you use when you're
Yeah.
in another country.
Absolutely.
Okay, see, that's exactly why we have these meetings.
Other than for tips, like we just
Yeah,
said, like Steve
right.
was saying.
But also, whatever card you're using, check with your bank to see if you need to get a pre-approval or travel authorization. Some cards you don't need to do it anymore, but some banks do. Do
Yes.
a travel notice so that know you'll be in that country during those times. Otherwise, your card won't work because it's a fraud alert.
True.
So make sure you use the card, whatever card you're going to use. Make sure you check with your financial institution to
Yeah.
make
Mhm.
sure that to see if you need to do a travel notice.
Yeah, or call them and tell them you're gonna be in Thailand. Tell them where you're gonna be, and you may be using your card. That's what we used
Right.
to have to do a long time ago. You had to call and tell them.
Yeah, you can do
But
it online, or some of them don't require me. I have a couple cards that I use that they
don't
I
say
don't need. I
nothing no
don't
more.
know.
Yeah.
They gonna approve me if they feel like it's something fraudulent. They'll flag me.
Are we talking debit cards or credit cards?
I would definitely use a credit card.
Yep.
Okay.
Credit cards. Yep.
Definitely credit cards because you have more protection.
Okay,
Yep.
all right,
Yeah.
excellent, excellent. And I did call my phone company, my cell phone provider today, and I let them know I was going to Thailand. Now, I'm supposed to have the international plan on my bill, but guess what? When the person looked up, see, and I've gone round and round with Verizon before, and he goes, "Oh no, it's not on this particular line." So I stopped and I said, "Well, let's get this done right now."
Right.
Mhm.
And they added it and they sent me a verification email that I have that plan. So that, I'm only charged $10 a day when I,
$10 a day. Yep.
so those are some tips too. If you haven't thought about everybody, you don't want to be in roaming.
And
You
that's
know,
why WhatsApp is so important
Yes,
because you can use
yes.
WhatsApp to communicate.
You can
Yeah.
use WhatsApp to call back. My daughter's in Africa right now, and she never uses a phone. All
Yeah.
she uses WhatsApp.
Right.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. So WhatsApp is what's up now. Okay, I'm still sharing my screen. I just did
Yeah.
a quick, and everybody, you could do this. I Googled what's the normal weather in September in Thailand. And I got two different numbers, 32 Celsius, and the other site said anywhere from 26 to 32 is norm for September. In our conversion Fahrenheit, that's 32 is
68.
hot,
Yeah.
89, but the
Yeah.
26 brought it down into the 70s.
70s. Yeah.
Mhm.
But one of the things that it definitely said was September is the rainy season.
Mhm.
So we're going to have some humid. It's going to be warm. It's like tropical, We're going to have some tropical wetness.
Yeah, I would suggest they had over there when I was there these little rain jackets with hoodies, and you might be able to pick some up over there if you don't have one.
Ponchos.
Yeah, when it rains, it just starts all of a sudden. You don't get any warning. It just come down 1 minute and it's raining. It's tropical, then it'll stop.
And then it'll stop and you'll dry off if you.
Yep.
But they got ponchos. You buy the
Yep.
ponchos at the airports too.
The rainy ponchos.
Well,
Yeah.
you can take time to order one from Amazon. I usually take a travel poncho with me. I keep it in my suitcase. So
Yeah.
you can get some from Amazon. You got time right now.
I have a poncho.
A rain poncho.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what-
plastic.
Yeah, rain poncho.
Rain.
Mhm.
Then I just Googled, what do you wear in Thailand in September?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
And
would say make sure it's cool and breathable. I will
Yep.
tell you that.
Yes.
look at
yes,
there, breathable fabric.
No
yes.
fur coats. No.
Yeah. And look, since we know we're gonna be caught in some flash floods, I'm taking my small umbrella. I have a nice little collapsible, that's gonna be in the suitcase. Some protective clothing, quick drying clothing. They're saying make sure you're wearing something that's going to be
Yeah,
light,
quick
quick
dry.
dry. And your shoes, make sure the shoes you're wearing, are going to be breathable and can dry,
Yep.
you know.
They
So
usually have those beach shoes that you I would suggest to get some of those little beach shoes that you wear in water.
those
And that
plastic
way you
ones,
put
you
them.
mean,
Water,
silicone.
Well, they they like a rubber that you slip on.
Yeah, I've got some on right now sitting in my house.
Yep.
Yeah, I got some on right now. So, anyway, love these things. They're so comfortable.
You don't, I don't think you ladies need high heel shoes.
Yeah, so, but what
If
they
you
said
just
is,
want a bare pair, but I don't think they don't wear that.
well, plus they're saying, especially if we're tourists and we're going on excursions,
Yep.
that make sure you can walk in your footwear. That's what this little website
Yep.
was. If you're
Yeah.
gonna do a lot of sightseeing, make sure you're wearing some walking shoes. So I hope everybody, go ahead, Steve.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think you just go like you're going to a beach.
That's correct.
Just
Yeah.
go
Beach
like you're going to a beach in Florida or in Puerto Rico where it rain, and then it dry up by the end of a couple of hours. You see it
Yeah.
raining, and then you're dry.
Yeah.
But
So
keep in mind, of the culture that we'll be in, you want to dress, you don't want to look like you went on South Beach. You know what I'm saying? You want to kind of dress modestly, especially if you're going to the tours, going to the temple or something. So you want to have something to have your shoulders covered and past your knees, because you want to be respectful of their culture. So I
So
don't think it's too. I don't think we would have that problem because it's not a.
yeah, I don't think we
they
gonna
know
have.
you're tourists. They know you're tourists. They believe me, you don't have no problem.
Plus
They
we
love
Well, I'm just,
we have an older crowd too.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I don't think we will probably have a problem, but you want to dress like younger people would dress, like going to a beach down here somewhere. Still want to be modest, and
Yes.
we just keep it classy. That's all. Keep it
yeah, I
classy.
think. And then also, y'all, we gonna have some signs that say "living a good life."
Mhm.
Look, with every chance we can get, we need to be taking pictures with them signs, "living a good life." I
Yeah.
got a couple, so we gonna all have them. We just need to use them.
Yeah, we're gonna strategically, especially when we're doing our video shots and our pictures, we'll make sure we've got them displayed throughout,
Yeah.
for effect. I have one. One
We're
thing,
gonna bring them everywhere we go.
everywhere we go, it'll be right there. They're small,
I,
so they'll fit. And
I think once you guys really go on this, everybody, then everybody can go sponsor two people like you're supposed to. Because
yeah,
now
That's
you're
right.
labor.
yeah.
That's
So I
right.
want to say this before I forget, because it was one I wanted to start off with, is with your passports. Make sure your passport has at least 6 months
Yes.
left after September. So make sure your passport don't expire before March. It need to be March or later, because you have to have at least 6 months of extra before it expires. So double check that and make sure it doesn't expire before March of 2025.
Another good tip. Excellent tip. We weren't gonna keep everybody too long, but we do want to discuss, we do have a dinner cruise.
Right.
And
Well,
go ahead.
I think that catamaran is not during dinner. I look on it again, Sheila. I think the
Okay.
dinner is on the restaurants on the fourth day is dinner. So that might be where we might want to do maybe a white
Oh,
event
for
or something.
for dinner or the catamaran?
The catamaran is
It's
the
just
second day,
that's
and it's early in the day.
and we're gonna be eating on there.
We'll have lunch on there, and I think we have a dinner on the floating something or another and watching the sunset. But that's going to be a long day. But we do have an actual sit down dinner at one of the restaurants on the fourth day that evening. So that may be the time that we may want to wear something.
Yeah, that'll be good for the white.
For what we're saying to everybody is something like all white, so that we kind of got this all white theme going on. So if you can. I mean, some people might say, well, I don't have anything white, don't break the bank. But if
Right.
you've got something white, we would love that to be at that dinner.
I'm sorry, Sheila. Nah, break the bank. Don't break your pockets. Break the bank. Nah.
You're right, Steve. Look, he said,
Nah,
break the bank, don't break your pockets. All right.
I got a question,
nah.
right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, so for the food part, cause I'm a raw eater. Do they have like fruits and stuff like that out there that I can eat? Cause I don't eat meat and
yes.
all.
Everybody got fruit.
Yes.
I don't really eat meat either, but everybody got fruit, vegetables.
Nah, I
Okay, I'm
checked the
making sure.
menu. I checked the menu and I asked that question specifically because I got a guy that's wife that's just vegan. So yes, it's strictly, if you remember, they got all types of options. So
Okay,
it's not strictly beef or pork or chicken or meat. You can eat vegetables or they raw. They got different
okay.
stuff. And they got a menu on the website, y'all. Where I forgot. I gotta find it and I'll send it to
Can you
you.
put it in the WhatsApp group when you?
Yeah, yeah, I will. And then one more thing. If anybody that's in that WhatsApp group and our WhatsApp group, I put the itinerary in there so you can see what's going on every day and the time each day. Now, the events that's already coordinated is going to start on the 8th, just so y'all know. So,
That's Coral Island tour and Sunset Beach.
That's the second day.
That's the second day. That's the 8th. Steve, you muted yourself if you think you're still talking.
I would also tell you guys, the guys that go over, I mean, they wear nothing but pretty much shorts over there, so you don't really have to worry about any long pants, anything like that. And if you do, be modest with it, because I don't think you're gonna want to wear them. Swim trunks, short pants, casual shorts, things like that.
Okay.
so yeah, day one is when we get there, and then day two is the 8th,
Yes.
the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Yep.
So what about those staying beyond the 5 days? Because the itinerary only goes through day 5.
Well, you're on your own. We're on our own,
Okay.
but we'll get that 150 credit to use, so you can use that to
Gotcha.
eat with or
Okay,
whatever.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's lots of things. Remember, we got a 60-minute massage that you can also get. Maybe that can be scheduled on one of the days where we ain't doing nothing, or during the time you're doing something. It can be that day you get there, whatever. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I looked up it's a shopping center, like a little mall that's real close to where we going. Um, it's a lot of different
So
stuff.
with that, Steve, that's what our groups, Viago Ambassadors Travel, that's our group one. We need to, on our free days, we need to say, hey, we're going here at this time. If anybody wants to join, this way we know who's going where.
Yes.
And now
Yes.
we can say, oh, okay, look, I want to go join them, or I want to go join them.
Yes,
We'll
yes,
know
that's
what-
why. That's a good point, Sheila. So that's why we saying connect everybody in the group, please, y'all. If there's somebody in there that y'all know that's going with us, that's not in that group, please connect them. And I part, so we won't forget nobody.
And I'm gonna make an apology right this very second. Guess who forgot to push record?
Oh,
Oh no!
oh
Oh no!
Nah, I've seen you record.
No.
I've
Yeah,
seen you
you
record.
did record.
Oh,
I've
it is
seen you
recording.
record.
It's recording.
Is
Yes,
it?
Yeah.
it is
Supposed to
recorded.
start
thank God.
crowd recording.
Thank God. 'Cause
It does say recording.
you know
Yeah,
what?
it's
Oh,
recording.
thank goodness. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
how did I say I was going to do it? I think though, Kim, you may have started because you were the host. And then when you transferred host to me, it's going to the cloud, but I think that's why it's recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
So
we could just
I
start
just
all
wanted
over.
to add something here. for Serena and Ophelia and Miss Gloria Wilmore to check to see if you're in the group. I've been trying to do that, and for some reason I'm not having success. But if one of you are in, please add your other spouse, or add your other, not your other, but your spouse.
Ophelia, Ophelia is in our Viago travel, and Serena is in our Viago travel.
Okay, awesome. Do you see Carrie Banks in there too?
Let me see. I just see Ophelia. Let me see if I see.
Hey, Dr. Randy, in there. Well, in the Viago Trips Thailand one,
Okay,
and then
that's
there's
ours.
another one, I think she said.
Terry and Ophelia is in here.
Okay,
Okay, good.
Hey, y'all.
I was
Hey,
having
y'all.
problems with the
Hey,
secret dream.
Glad, glad to be on board.
Glad you're going.
Awesome, awesome.
You don't want to
Let me
go
try
without
the
you.
other one.
yeah, try the one that the resort is in charge of, because we want to make sure they can communicate. One thing I'm gonna and Dubai was the first time I flew internationally a couple years ago, and one of the things that I'm gonna do differently this time is, you know how when you're on a long flight, we all take our shoes off, right? If we're, well, I
Yeah.
do, because I
Yeah.
wasn't sitting in that seat that long with my shoes on. I am bringing on the plane with me like these same cushy deals that you're not that these, you know, in my backpack, so that when I need to go to the restroom, I'm slipping into these. Because
Right.
what I found was so inconvenient was trying to bend down and put my walking shoes on.
No,
Every
Yeah.
time I wanted to get
Putting
up and
those
go to the
slippers
bathroom.
on.
And I'm putting these
Perfect.
on, and I'm having a separate plastic bag that they're going to be in, so that the soles of these shoes don't touch anything else.
That's
in my
right.
backpack, and I'm going to be comfortable. And everybody, please, please, please wear your compression socks. Please wear compression socks. That is so important when you're going on a long flight, especially if you're anywhere in our senior age. We need the compression socks. A great place to get compression socks is if you have a Kohl's, Kohl apostrophe S. Kohl's sells compression socks for great prices.
Yes, they have the
Awesome.
best ones and different lengths as well.
Yes, different lengths. I love those. I have mine that are kind of like cover the calf. I wanted them babies up pretty high. So
A big group of us went to South Africa, and Cece Mahone with her beautiful, generous, giving heart had a whole bunch of compression socks.
oh,
And
see,
just gave them to everybody, everybody that didn't have them. I
That's
just
right.
miss those days. But anyway,
Yeah, we gonna miss Miss CC. Somebody need to get her over here.
She coming. She coming.
I
but
know she like to travel.
along with what you do, Sheila, I always wear some kind of slides, but because my feet get cold. I don't keep shoes on anyway, not even at my house. But my feet do have a tendency to get cold. So I have these wonderful, fluffy little footies that I keep on. And then when I have to get up and walk, I just slide in my little slides, go do what I gotta do, and come back, and then, good to go.
yeah, yeah. And a lot of us, depending on our airlines, I know Emirates, we're coming through Dubai.
Mhm.
And a lot of us are leaving Dubai, going to Phuket. We're going to be on the same plane. What I'm going to do in our personal Telegram chat, not Telegram, our WhatsApp, I'm going to put what flight number I'm leaving on from Dubai to Phuket, just so we can kind of gauge who else might be on the plane with us.
That's a good idea.
Because I'm traveling solo from, the whole
I
trip.
think it's the same flight number. I just think it's different times.
Well, if you're going early, y'all probably have the same
Yeah,
flight.
that's the early folks. That's why I'm gonna put the flight number and the time that I arrive in Phuket.
That's good. And everybody can kind of connect.
Just so we can kind of see who's on the plane with us.
Mhm.
That'd be great. All right. Well, listen, I don't have anything else. Does anybody have anything else? I mean, I already got a lot of list of food for thought just with this meeting right now, Dr. David.
I've just got something. I think something everybody needs to know is how to say hello and thank you.
Yeah. And make sure you put that in the chat too.
Well,
Say it
hello,
in the Go
hello
ahead.
is sawadi.
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 Yeah, put that
And
in
when you
Yeah,
saying
we'll put it in chat. We're not gonna remember it.
when you saying a girl is sawadi, she's a puyin. Puchai. Puchai is a guy. When sometimes you say cup is a guy, sawadi cup. They always say sawadi cup. And then once you
Yeah, we ain't gonna
Sawadee
remember
cup,
that, Dr. Hollins.
but you can remember. It's just easy. One of the things when you saying thank you is cup coon.
Cup coon.
Cup
Yeah,
coon.
but just
Sayuda.
Cup
put it
coon
in the
mouth.
chat though.
We'll know it by the
Sayuda.
time we're leaving.
Cup coon mark means thank you very much.
Put it phonetically if you can. Put it phonetically in the chat.
Yeah.
That'll be
So
good.
say, do a video with like just, I mean, not a video, voice thing saying, hey, this is how you say.
Okay.
That'll be good.
Please.
Thank you.
Sayuda.
There you go. Well, at least it's always good to learn how to say hello and thank you.
That's correct. You're absolutely correct. And where's the bathroom?
And let me just say this. Ophelia said, what white? So white one day.
Okay, Steve, I got it. So, so we're wearing white one day or one night or evening or whatever. Is there any thing else as far as specific colors or anything else, or was that the only thing?
That was the only thing.
Just white.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to double check.
You know,
Thank
as
you.
we grow, as we grow, you know, we start having our own team meetings. I mean, not meetings, goodness. Our team gets larger, we're going to have our own t-shirts. And then we might say, hey, everybody, on this day. And the name of our team is Team Ignite.
We bring the heat, baby.
We bring the heat.
Bring the heat.
So, you know,
Yes.
as we grow, we're going to have team t-shirts, and it will be, hey, make sure, you know, wear your team t-shirt on this day or that day. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Everybody needs their too.
Yeah.
And I also, as a last minute a reminder to don't forget your sunscreen.
Oh.
And don't forget your bug spray. And if you have medications, of course, bring your medications. But because you'll be in a new place trying some new foods, you might want to bring some kind of antacid or some Tums or something just in case or some Imodium AD or something. You just never know how you may react to different things. So just it's better to be prepared.
Secret has the booster. Just FYI, everybody.
I'm bringing.
Yes.
I'm bringing
Bring
my
your booster.
X. I'm still bringing my Pepto tablets. I'm bringing it all.
Because if you're having a reaction to something, you need something right then.
Yeah. Plus, I got 2 asthma inhalers.
I would also suggest everybody make sure you sign up for your Be Well, because you need to contact the doctor.
Absolutely.
Do be well.
That's good. That's good.
Let
me just
go ahead, Steve.
I just wanted to share anybody that still haven't gotten their flights. Hopefully everybody got them. But Emirates, I checked today, Emirates is the cheapest. Direct. Don't go through Expedia, go straight to Emirates. From what I seen from Washington, D.C. I don't know about anywhere else. But Expedia had it for $13.70 something. Emirates had it for $12.14 for round trip. Yeah.
Wow.
That was good. That's cheaper than when I got mine, and I got mine in March.
Yeah, that's not always better to get it that early because it did go down from then. It did go down. It went down to 11.
I bought mine a while ago. It's the same price.
Yeah, but it went down to 11. from 14 when I first started looking. So you just got to kind of keep an eye on stuff when you're flying.
All right.
And also, if you bought any insurance or anything like that, sometimes in the fine print, it will say that if the price changes, they're supposed to let you know. So double check that too.
I have a
I've seen
question.
that clause.
Go
but
ahead.
okay.
My question is about the type of electricity or converter or anything at
Thanks,
all like.
Serena. Just gonna ask the same thing about the chargers. Is it
question.
European or is it regular or?
Well, I I always take like converters, but it did say they had a lot of US plugs. But let's just double check on that and we'll put it in the chat. It did
Yeah.
say it had a lot of US
Before
plugs.
you go, before you leave your airport, go to those little stands. They got them ones that's got more. Or you go on Amazon and get them.
You got
Right. Get what you
Amazon.
can at home first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can get what you can at home, but you can go
Oh,
on Amazon, get them. They got the little plugs where they got every different plug, like $7, $10 at the most.
Right, I'm aware. I was just wondering whether or not it was necessary, but thank you. In case any of you.
Yeah, I would any country, I take mines anyway, even if because I'm going to another country, you never know.
Right.
So I would take it anyway,
Thank
just in
you.
case.
Right.
If
Yes.
those you got your satellite phones, take them. They're already in the box.
I got my impulse.
They're already in the box.
Yep, I use that too, Doctor.
Hey, Dr.
Ours.
Hollins, I got my impulse.
Yeah. I got about 10 of them.
I got some for everybody. Don't just play.
Steve.
That ain't funny, but I got one too somewhere.
Yeah.
I know it's not. Oh man.
Is that it for everybody? This was great. I mean, we wanted to touch bases. I can't wait to see everyone. I'm
Yes.
getting so excited. All right, everyone have a phenomenal rest of your evening. And Steve, look, when we come back, Steve is already working on some more curated stuff for Mexico.
All right,
Yes.
let's go.
Yes. I think we're gonna do that Dubai. Listen, that Dubai trip is in
That's
Abu
good.
Dhabi. And
That's
Abu
good.
Dhabi, it's so it's $650 a person, and it's got a lot of excursions attached. But also you can buy down that trip to like to like $499, I think, or $449. One of
Use
the
your
two.
digital
So,
print. Yep. Your
yeah.
digital. Yep. Use that.
You can use your digital assets to buy that down. So that's going to be one of the trip. I know a lot of people keep asking me they want to go. I got people that's haven't partnered with us yet saying we want to go to Dubai. I said I got the perfect trip.
Yeah.
So everybody, that's the other thing. Real quick, make sure you get while we can before launch. Get if you can get
Get your package.
that
That's right.
package. It's
Yep.
$350 for anybody that's already a member.
Yep.
That may change after launch. That $350 give you $400 to buy
$400
down
points.
on the
Yes.
trip that I'm telling y'all we're gonna go to next year. So you'll get to buy down that trip, $150 a person, and then any other trip we do, you can use it for other trips as well. So that's gonna be good. All right. So
I am
there you go.
Amazon. This is the
Perfect.
adapter. You get it, see it be here tomorrow. Yeah. So go on Amazon. You see it says Thailand. There we go. And it's got multiple things going on. So, and they
That
have
look
more
like the
expensive.
same one. That almost look like the same one we use in Dubai.
It's another one, Sheila, that's got like 5 different ones. Yeah, that box.
Mm-hmm.
That box up top. Nah, the one all the way up top.
Yeah, but here it is. I wanted to come to it. Isn't
No,
right
I'm
there.
talking about the one up top. Go all
Yeah.
the way up top. That's got that one you can take any country. That's an international because it pulls out plugs for all over the world. Yeah, you see the different plugs and it on the side, they'll let you see on the side where it say UK, Yeah, this let you. That's one of the best ones right there. It's got all the international ones. That's the one I have like two of them. So
Okay.
me and my
That's what
wife.
we have.
Yeah, that one had. Now I don't know how much it cost. I think I paid like I don't think
$22.
22. Yeah.
On 22 on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
I'd be fine.
yeah, you might can find a little cheap, but that got if you ever go in any country, it's got all the types and it's got 4 USB plugs. So anyway,
All right.
Just Sheila, can you put that in the chat group?
Yes, sure can.
That?
This one is 19.
yeah,
Yeah, this one is 19. US,
yeah,
AUS, UK, EU.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll put
See?
both of them in.
And you can plug a US plug in the back of it too. So you can, it's got a multi-adapter.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'll put the link in our WhatsApp chat. WhatsApp. So please, if someone was not on this meeting, make sure we get them in the WhatsApp chat. All right, everybody. Have a phenomenal rest of your Friday.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Miss
Good
Sheila.
night,
Thanks.
everyone.
Thank
Have
you.
a good evening, everyone.
Night.
Evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.